Ever since the Andromeda update, Meta has been rewarding one thing more than anything else: your creative structure. And today I'm going to show you the exact AI-powered workflow we use to generate winning creatives, test them properly, and scale the ones that actually work. This is the creative loop that barely anyone is using, and this is why most ad accounts are dying right now. As you may know, the Andromeda update does not reward targeting. It rewards creative variety. So if you're only running one or two creatives, then your algorithm is starving. The loop starts with concept mining, which basically means finding what's actually working within your niche, and that's by researching what your competitors are doing. So step number one, go to the Facebook ad library. Then search the name of your competitor. Then you're going to want to find ads that have been running for more than 3 weeks. After that, you're going to look at the angles, the hooks, the layouts, whether or not if it's a static or a UGC video, their value proposition, and what's in it for the customer. After that, feed everything into ChatGPT and ask, break this down. Why is this a winner? Why is it performing so well? What's the psychology being used? Obviously, the prompt has to be much longer, but this will give you a crystal clear idea of what they're doing right. Once you find the winning concept, do your own version using AI, and here's how. So the process looks like this. You go to ChatGPT, you tell him to generate a Google NanoBanana prompt to get the results that you want. Then, if it's a static image, go to LovArt or on NanoBanana and paste the prompt, and it will generate exactly what you wanted. Sometimes you'll have to run it multiple times to get the desired results, but it's much more efficient than making everything from scratch. After that, go to Photoshop or any other photo editing software that you have and refine everything, some shadows, text close, and stuff like that. If it's a UGC video or any kind of video, you can still do the same process with AI. You tell ChatGPT to do a NanoBanana prompt. After you get the desired NanoBanana result, you feed it again into ChatGPT, and then you tell him to either generate a prompt for Kling or for Google VO3. You paste it into Google VO3, you're going to have multiple scenes. So you're going to have to do each scenes individually. But after that, when you're done and you have all the proper results, you put it into your video editing software. In my case, I use Premiere Pro. And then you fix everything and you edit it all yourself. And that is it. It's very simple. Now, how do you actually feed it to the people? How do you test it? All creatives will go into the prospecting campaign. Don't put the creatives into an already existing ad set. What you're going to do is every week, you're going to have a few creatives ready. Once you have these creatives ready, you batch them up and you put them into an ad set. Every week, you want to be uploading one ad set where you're testing a bunch of creatives. And that's where you let Andromeda handle everything and match your creatives to the best audience. Leave them for 7 to 14 days, and then you want to identify your winners. You're going to categorize by the amount spent from highest to lowest. Then you're going to look at the ones that spent the most money and that drove a very good ROAS. And then from that, you can label what is a winner, what is a loser, and what you can keep. For your winners, you promote them into the interest group ad sets, as well as the scaling campaign if you're spending more than $1,000 a day. And for losers, you turn them off. Also, for the winners, you can put them into the retargeting campaign if it makes sense. It can't be something that is completely broad. Now, this is a very, very important step. This is actually where most advertisers are fucking up. Once you find these winning creatives, you don't just forget about them. You have to create a bunch of iterations from them. So instead of trying a whole new different concept, do some heavy iterations. And what I mean by that is you can have a completely different headline, a completely different product, but with the same creative structure, a different hook, a different goal, new visuals. Before the Andromeda update, you would do some minor iterations, but now you have to go big on them. But yeah, this workflow going from creative mining to AI creations to refining to testing and to scaling is the most powerful creative structure that you can run in 2026. So if you want a full step-by-step blueprint, or you want my team to build this exact framework for you, just go to the link in the description and book a free 30-minute call with us. I'll see you guys in the next one.